Okay guys, we're finally out of the house. It's a shade of under 4 o'clock and it is a beautiful day in Washington, D.C. It's about 75 degrees. I'm down here at the Lincoln Memorial and everybody's out selling water because, well, it's kind of hot actually. They've just finished cleaning the reflecting pool and now they're reflooding it. The water is just now trickling back in. They've not got back to the full level yet. We're going to head over to the Tidal Basin. Let me see here. Okay guys, so we're going to head down to the Tidal Basin because yesterday they announced that they're going to cut down 300 cherry blossoms, yeah? Due to some massive flooding they've had on one side of the Jefferson Memorial. They're going to rebuild the seawall, but they're going to remove 300 cherry blossom trees, including DC's favorite tree, Stumpy. So let me take you over there and show you Stumpy and the other cherry blossoms, and then we'll go do something else, yeah? Now, right now, we're down along the Potomac River where there's some construction. Just took out a bunch of trees there. We have a few cherry blossoms down here that have already bloomed. Everybody has sort of surrounded them. You can see people picnicking under the cherry blossom, and then there's a bus. There it is. Now imagine thousands of these trees. That's what you're going to get in about a week or so. It's going to be crazy. All right, let's make our way down to the Jefferson Memorial and see what we can see. Okay, we're down here at the Cherry Blossoms Tidal Basin. Over there you can see the Jefferson Memorial just over the bridge, and just up here on my right is, well, a pretty damaged area of the seawall and the tidal basins. The flooding over the years has really caused a lot of problems here. And the trees, well, a lot of them are dying, and not to mention the seawall collapsing. So the government is now planning to basically gut this section of the seawall, rebuild it. But unfortunately, they're going to remove quite a few trees. Oh, they're already starting to bloom up there. Now, one of the most famous trees is Stumpy. Stumpy is a tree stump with a bit of flower. This is Stumpy. There's really not much left of this tree, but it still blooms every year. So, you know, a tree this small, they should be able to replant this. Should be able to dig it up, replant it. Well, Stumpy and, well, these trees here have already washed out. You can see the walkway over here is already flooded. This area here is devoid of any cherry blossom trees. So, and it's not just this section. They're going to have to deal with this around. This is like an emergency repair, but they have some long-term goals to try to rebuild all of this area. I mean, look over here. You can't even see the walkway. It's just been covered with sediment. My solution was to dredge the tidal basin and make it deeper, but I don't know if that would actually work. All right, there is the Jefferson Memorial. It's under renovation, like pretty much everything in Washington. I think they're putting in new bathrooms and a new visitor center down in the basement. That's kind of what they're doing at the Lincoln. All right. Well, there's a tree over there. It's pretty white. There's one or two back over there. Oh. Now, in the movies, that, you know, whenever they film a movie in Washington, like the main characters will come out and be sitting by the Lincoln Memorial or the Jefferson Memorial, just like enjoying an after-work cup of tea or something like that. No, that doesn't happen, all right? This is actually kind of like far. Yeah? It's not like you'd come out of your office downtown and come over here and just chill. Boy, you know, they made this path as like a bypass for the area that gets too flooded and the trees are too low, but it's really bumpy. It's like, come on, guys, you can do better. Oh wow, here's a cherry blossom pretty much in bloom. Check out this guy. Someone asked me, what happens to the cherries? Well, this variety of cherry blossom doesn't actually produce a cherry. It is a fruit-free cherry blossom. But just imagine every one of those trees looking this color. That's what you're going to get next week. Still think it's going to be next week. I really should have been filming that. Did a hard U-turn on the bike and I crashed. You guys always ask, do you ever crash, Penguin 6? Yeah, I do. Not when moving that much. But that was just a U-turn gone bad. Thankfully it was on grass, and the grass is pretty soft. Okay, let's continue. Get back on the bicycle. Ugh. The thing is, these bikes are pedal assist. So your first pedal on the bike can actually propel the bike quite far. And while doing a U-turn, you just off balance. Kerplam. All right, let's keep going downtown, see what's up. Oh, there's another cherry blossom that's come up down here by the Washington Monument. Sometimes it's just a little bit warmer over here. I mean, we're not far from the water, but it's far enough to make the weather a little bit warmer and get the blossoms to come out a little bit faster. All right, there's not that many tourists out here today, which is not good. Usually it's a zoo. I can't get through here on my bike. Oh, look at some of the flowers already blooming at the White House. Some of the, I don't think those are cherry blossoms. Those might be those magnolias we saw. Anyway, in a couple hours, Marine One is going to come in here and drop him off. I'll take you inside for that, probably at the end of this video. But for now, let's just cut across town. That's where the National Christmas Tree will go when they bring in a new one. It's time to plant one soon. I think they'd plant it now and let it root, but maybe it's better to plant it last minute.
Well, you guys probably had luck.
I haven't had much luck with Christmas trees there. Just replanting a large tree, I guess, is really kind of a hassle. That's a strange looking bus. Some sort of tourist. Maybe there's a rock band or something playing at the White House today. I don't know. There you go. Those are the trucks that do nothing. The trucks that do nothing are basically command vehicles for when there's something going on, and they go and do something. There's a car getting searched. Every single door is opened. They're gonna have to bring the dogs out and let them run through that. All right, let's go downtown. So over here, this is DC City Hall. This is where the DC government is based, the John Wilson Building. Down at one end, though, there is a statue of our most famous and infamous mayor. That's Marion Barry, Mayor for Life, as he was known. And he had a rather checkered lifestyle here in DC. But a lot of locals, they still love Marion Barry. At least remember him fondly. All right, let's go down this way. Okay. Down we go. As you probably could tell, we are at the U.S. Capitol building. Don't think much is going on up here today. A house is out, or it's in pro forma. There's a few senators around giving press conferences, but nothing was really worthy enough for me to go take a picture of. Let's spin up to the other side, see if anybody's wandering around, and then go get something to eat. And up we go. The only time I ever got a ticket on a bicycle was going up this road. I think the cop was in a really bored mood. It was on a Sunday. I'm riding up this hill, and he gives me a ticket for riding the wrong way. I was just like, dude, your life is very petty. Even he felt kind of stupid. But I guess he had a quota. Must meet ticket quota. All right, there's the U.S. Capitol. We're on the Senate side, and we're going to go up to the East Plaza and just see if anybody's around. This area is, of course, all closed off to the vehicle traffic now. There's no real ramp. Blast. I remember visiting with my uncle back in the 1970s, late 70s, and we drove right across this plaza. He's just like, it's a shortcut, come on. And we just cut through here. That hasn't been done in many, many years. Suburbans, government Suburbans. And the bus, probably a shift change bus, taking the officers back to police headquarters, which is only a few blocks away. But they also use that when they make mass arrests. I don't see any protests today. I don't see anything going on today. Yeah, it's kind of quiet. Oh, the Ukraine protester is out here. He's here every day. Cherry blossom blooming out here. Pretty view of the Capitol. It's a little far away from the dome. And then another one of these magnolia trees. One of you asked if I could stop and show you this a little bit closer. Let me see if I can get a stick out. There you go. Some of you were saying it's a Japanese magnolia. Some said it's a southern magnolia. Some said it's a tulip tree. To be honest, it's probably all of those. It's just the same name. All right, let's go down this hill. Yeah, I saw this the other day. I saw this. There's some sort of protest going on down here, and there's like a bajillion blue flags or something stuck into the ground. Probably some sort of cancer-related protest, funding something like that. Let's take a look. Colon cancer. I think last year they did toilet seats. This year they've got blue flags. $27,400 flags representing the number of people that have colon cancer, the ages of 27 to 40, I think. And they want more funding for colorectal cancer research, age 20 to 50. So every one of those flags is an American age 27 to 50 with cancer, colorectal cancer. And they're demanding increased funding. This comes out every year, I think. I recognize these toilet seats. Well, park police running code means there's some sort of problem. Some sort of problem with the park police. Let's go down here. Maybe it's something sus. Oh, he's going onto the mall itself. So the park police ran up on this sidewalk. He's got his lights on and went flying down this way. There's another police car or three already down there. So probably an officer needed assistance with something. Let's go check it out. I hear more sirens coming. See the car, the cruiser stopped. He turned his lights off. He's down here. Let's get back in the dirt. Oh, there's another cruiser coming from the other side of the mall. He just cut across. There's another one up there too. Here they are, right up ahead. So another police car coming across the National Mall. You can see right there, kicking up a storm of dust. And they're looking for something.
I'm not.
See what happens. That was interesting. Now they're stuck in traffic. It looks like they've trapped a bunch of food trucks. at the DC towing people trying to clear this road. It is 4 o'clock. It is rush hour. You are not allowed to park here. They are yanking and cranking vehicles. I think they start with the Virginia tags.
Sorry.
4 o'clock, not 4:01, 4 o'clock. They're going to make their way down and just tow everybody. They're all just negotiating. Meanwhile, the wolf pack continues to yank and crank. Coming for the next car. They all got tickets. Tickets are not cheap. So sometimes they park a car in front of the food truck so that, yeah, see the car's in front and a car's behind so that no one can tow the food truck. They do that, they put like old junkers, and here's all the cops out here to write more tickets. Well, in this block, the food trucks continue to block traffic unabated. These guys have no intention of moving. It'd be nice if they actually sold decent food, but they pretty much all sell the same crap. You know, when they wrote the food truck law, it was like all these different restaurants would open up food trucks. Now it's just hot dogs and ice cream, boba tea. No, come on here. Oh, they're going into the White House. Okay, we've come back to the White House here from Lafayette Park. The tulips have been planted, but they haven't bloomed yet. All the trees are in bloom out here. And more over there. That's the Andrew Jackson statue. Sans cannons. They've been rebuilding the cannons for like 3 or 4 years. Park Service takes their time. Anyway, Biden is running really, really late. Like, he hasn't even left and it's already a half hour behind schedule. So, not sure when he's going to get in tonight. We'll play this one by ear, I think. Hey guys, happy St. Patrick's Day. The Irish Prime Minister is going to be staying here at Blair House this week. He'll be meeting with Biden tomorrow. And it's the big St. Patrick's Day celebration at the White House. Okay, guys, so it's now 6:15. Biden has not left Michigan yet. He's supposed to leave Michigan at 5, get back to the White House about 7. The way it's going right now is going to be 8:30, 9 o'clock before he gets back. It's going to be just really dark, and it's just not a good photo. And besides, I'm going to go get a burger or something. A burger for lunch and a burger for dinner. Thanks a lot for watching today. You'll see a video tomorrow probably, but then the next week, well, you'll see what's happening. I'll show you next week. All right, bye-bye.